Welcome. Take a breath. Allow yourself to fully arrive in this moment. The corridor between the 13th and the 16th of June carries a different energy from the days that came before it. The previous passage was about revelation, about seeing, about receiving, about recognizing what already was trying to emerge. This corridor is different. This corridor is about embodiment. It is about taking what has been revealed and allowing it to become part of your life. This comes a point on every path where seeking is no longer enough. Learning is no longer enough. Preparing is no longer enough. Eventually, life asks a deeper question. Can you live what you know? Can you embody what you discovered? Can you become the person the future requires? This is an invitation of the coming days. The journey begins with angering. Anger, everything meaningful requires roots. The modern world teaches movement, faster, further, more, yet nature teaches something different. Before the tallest tree reaches towards the sky, it first reaches deep into the earth. Before the growth becomes visible, stability must be established. Many people spend years searching for another message, another activation, another sign, yet the greatest transformation begins when you stop searching and start integrating. What truth has already arrived in your life? What lesson has already been given? What wisdom have you received but not yet fully lived? This is the first invitation to stop reaching for something new and begin anchoring what is already here. The soul becomes powerful when it becomes stable, not rigid, not fixed, stable, able to hold its centre regardless of the weather around it. Like a great tree rooted deep into the earth, the winds may come, the seasons may change, yet the roots remain. This is the foundation being established now. And from that foundation, expansion becomes possible. Expansion is often misunderstood. Many assume expansion means becoming bigger, more successful, more visible, more recognized, yet true expansion begins within. Expansion begins the moment you stop shrinking, the moment you stop making yourself smaller to fit in places you have already outgrown, the moment you stop waiting for permission. The universe has a remarkable way of responding to authenticity. Not performance, not perfection, authenticity. The more aligned you become with who you truly are, the more natural life begins to open. New opportunities, new ideas, new relationships, new possibilities. Not because you forced them, because you finally became available for them. The doorway is open already. The horizon is already widening. The question is not whether expansion is available. The question is whether you are willing to walk through it. And as you step forward, something else begins to happen. The light grows brighter. Light reveals not only beauty, but truth. Not only possibility, but responsibility. Many people ask for clarity, yet clarity changes everything. Because once you truly see something, you can no longer pretend you don't. This is the day of illumination, a day where deeper layers become visible. Patterns, beliefs, choices and opportunities, things that were once hidden, begin emerging into awareness. not as punishment, not as judgment, as liberation. Awareness is one of the greatest gifts available to human beings, because awareness creates choices, and a choice creates freedom. The more clearly you see, the more consciously you can choose. Which brings us to the heart of this corridor. Every path eventually arrives here, a doorway of a decision. Potential is beautiful. Potential is exciting. Potential is limited. Yet potential changes nothing. Commitment changes everything. There comes a moment when the soul must stop standing at the crossroads and begin walking. Not because every answer is known, but because enough has been revealed. What future are you willing to build? What path are you willing to support with your actions? What truth are you willing to stand behind? The future is not built through possibility. It is built through choice, one decision, one action, one step. This is where the path becomes real, and once the decision has been made, the next stage emerges naturally. The foundation has been established. Now it must be strengthened. Stability is not remaining the same. Stability is holding your centre through change. It is trusting yourself when circumstances shift. Trusting your wisdom when old patterns attempt to return. Trusting your direction even when the destination is not fully visible. The world around you may continue changing, but something within you becomes stronger, more rooted, more reliable, more steady. You become a place of calm within your own life, a place you can return to again and again. And from that stability, embodiment begins. You are no longer preparing, you are participating. There is a profound difference between understanding a truth and living it. Many people know what they desire. Few live as though it's already possible. Many people understand the purpose. Few embody it consciously. Embodiment is not perfection. Embodiment is alignment. It is allowing your actions to reflect your truth, your choices to reflect your values, your life to reflect your vision, not because anyone else expects it, because it is who you are. You begin walking differently, speaking differently, choosing differently, not to impress the world, but because your inner world has changed. This is the moment where identity begins to shift, where wisdom becomes lived experience, where the future self steps forward and says, I am ready, and then it comes to the final stage. The blueprint is clear, the foundation is strong, the frequency is stable. Now you build, brick by brick, choice by choice, action by action. The future is not something that happens to you. It is something you create. Every conversation, every decision, every habit, every action is a single brick in the structure you are building. Build with intention, build with integrity, build with alignment. Build something that reflects who you truly are. Because one day you'll look back and realise that this corridor was not simply a passage of energy. It was the moment construction began. The moment the future stopped being an idea and started becoming reality. As this transmission comes to a close, take a moment to reflect who you are within this journey. Are you anchoring, expanding, illuminating, committing, stabilising, becoming, or building? There is no wrong place to be. Each stage serves the next. Each step prepares the one that follows. Trust the process, trust the timing, trust the path. The future is not arriving. The future is being built, one conscious choice at a time. And perhaps the greatest truth of all this is you are far more ready than you realise. Until the next transmission, walk forward with intention, walk forward with awareness, and continue building the life that is calling you forward.